Hi everyone, Kat here. So I'm really excited to share a fun new project I've been involved with. It's called the PokéPod project, and it's a collection of 151 short podfics, one for each of the original Kanto Pokémon. I got to record 5 of them, including 2 of my favorites, Kadabra and Alakazam. So I'll be reading both of those here, and you can check out the link to the full collection in the description. This first one is actually from one of PokéPod's organizers. We've got number 64, Kadabra by Piscina. www.zenerspoonmuseum.com. Navigation home. Welcome to the Zener Spoon Museum and Depository homepage. The Zener Spoon Museum houses a collection of over 40,000 tea, table, and dessert spoons, all within a specially modified building that is resistant to alpha and telekinetic waves. Our mission is to ensure that no Psy Pokémon, Abra, Kadabra, and Alakazam, goes without a spoon with which to practice their telekinetic art. Visit us to enjoy a wide collection comprising spoons dating back to 500 BC, housed in our permanent collection, all the way to the modern day. Many of the spoons on display at Zener are heirlooms donated by trainers whose Psy Pokémon have passed on, allowing their legacy to continue for generations. The museum has been operating since 1955 and welcomes trainers, Psy Pokémon, and the public. Guide and emotional support Pokémon are also welcome. During your visit, uncover the provenance of spoons of historical interest. Learn about the connection between Psy Pokémon and their spoons. Discover what scientists theorized Psy Pokémon used before the invention of the modern-day spoon. After your visit, our well-stocked gift shop may be of interest, featuring hand-carved cutlery from local artisans, a selection of affordable stainless steel flatware, and an assortment of spoon-shaped, nutritionally balanced Pokémon snacks. Please note, those with a general interest in our collection should visit outside Pokémon visiting hours, especially those sensitive to alpha waves or who frequently experience headaches. Watches and electronic devices should be left at reception during your visit to avoid potential psychic interference. The museum accepts no responsibility for damage that may occur to devices. Jewelry containing Alakazite is not to be brought within 100 yards of the premises. Navigation about. The Zener Spoon Museum was founded in 1952 by Dr. Susan Zener. Zener was traveling in a remote part of Paldea when she came across an impoverished village that was home to both humans and Kadabra. Those Kadabra present exhibited almost no psychic powers, owing to the loss of their spoons. Locals explained how the Kadabra had sold their silver spoons to travelers to ensure their human friends in the village could afford to eat. Dr. Zener saw the effect of spoon loss firsthand and endeavored to provide a service that ensures any Kadabra or Alakazam has access to silver spoons at no cost. That was the moment when the Zener Spoon Museum and Depository was conceived. Today, the Zener Museum regularly donates spoons across the world to Psy Pokémon who have, for whatever reason, no access to these essential tools. It also welcomes visitors in need, who are welcome to take home any spoon their Psy Pokémon is drawn to as a suitable replacement. Navigation. Visitor information. Our staff are fully trained to assist you. Please select one of the following reasons for your visit to see the available options. I am eager to learn more about the history of spoons and their relationship to Pokémon. I wish to donate to the collection. My Psy Pokémon seeks a replacement spoon. Thank you for your interest in sourcing replacement spoons from our collection. We are confident that we can help your Pokémon find the perfect one. Click here to fill out our booking request form. Only trainers who have completed a booking request are permitted to browse the depository with their Psy Pokémon. Navigation, what's on? Upcoming events, weekdays 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., free guided tours. Enjoy the full museum tour accompanied by an experienced and knowledgeable guide. If you're interested in volunteering as a guide, please speak with a member of our reception team. Mondays 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., Conservation Club. Interested in spoon conservation? Come along to discover the wide range of techniques used to restore ancient spoons and give it a try. Class bookings welcome. Inspire future generations of psychic trainers. Thursdays, 3 p.m. to 5:30 p.m., Spoon Bending Workshop. Bring your newly evolved Kadabra along to a spoon-bending workshop. Our experts teach your Pokemon how to bend spoons and even inspire them to shape artistic, abstract creations. Disposable spoons available upon request. Donation drop-ins. Donations are welcome anytime. Spoons do not need to possess any special significance to be added to our collection. In certain cases, such as donations of 1,000 spoons or more, we can arrange collection. Please note that we can only accept solid silver spoons. Navigation. Booking form. Thank you for your interest in visiting the Zener Spoon Museum with your Pokemon. We hope we can assist you and your Pokemon in finding their perfect replacement spoon. Which Pokemon requires a replacement from our depository? Kadabra, Alakazam. Mega Alakazam in need of spoons must book at least 2 weeks in advance so we can ensure sufficient selection is available for viewing. How did your Kadabra come to have no spoon? Wasn't present at evolution? Lost or stolen? Unknown or other? If you'd like to provide more information so we can better assist you during your visit, please write it in the following box. My Kadabra's spoon was accidentally attracted by a passing Magnemite who then flew up to a power line. The spoon was returned but melted beyond recognition. My Kadabra's been sad ever since and has shown no interest in any of the spoons I've brought her. Thank you for the service you provide. Has your Kadabra exhibited any of the following symptoms since being without a spoon? Prone to attacking without warning, frequent interference with screens and monitors, fatigue, hoarding shiny or metallic items? None of the above. We ask that Psi Pokemon exhibiting any of the above symptoms be cleared by our on-site Pokemon Center before entering the museum. This assessment process usually takes about 15 minutes, so please plan your visit accordingly. Do you have any special requirements, such as wheelchair access, a translator, or psychic shielding devices? Yes? No. Thank you for completing our booking form. A member of the Zener team will be in touch within 48 hours to confirm your free visitor time slot. We look forward to welcoming you and your Pokemon. The end. Pokédex number 65, Alakazam. Professor A. L. Kazam by John Phaedrus. Read by Ascended Glitch Cat. He could not smile, not as humans did, but looking out upon his class, Professor A. Alakazam could only smile, satisfied. Professor A. Alakazam arrived at the first session of the new semester with a headache he could not shake, and his overreactive mind racing ahead, as he considered the best way to edit a paper that had received less than outstanding feedback from its peer review pass. The classroom was abuzz upon his arrival, students whispering and talking amongst themselves as they waited for class to begin. He assumed his spot behind the lectern and folded his hands atop his lap, closing his eyes as he filtered through the thoughts of the class. It was an introductory course, which meant a particularly large one, and the thoughts of nearly 200 students assailed his mind, cacophonous and meandering as they climbed atop each other. The clock ticked and turned the hour. Professor A. Alakazam opened his eyes. "Welcome," he thought, projected loudly out to the whole room, which hushed in a single swooping susurrus of held breath. "I am Professor A. Alakazam, and you are in Introduction to Linguistics." There was a sudden sweeping of confusion through the room, and he resisted that old swell of disappointment that humans still looked at him, even now, as something not entirely their equal. "Language and communication passes all barriers, including between Pokemon and human, as you may see from my presence here, as the professor. Together, we may begin to explore that world and the capabilities within it." He could not smile, not as humans did, but, looking out upon his class, Professor A. Alakazam could only smile, satisfied. They would learn together, these humans, and him and Alakazam, and in their collaboration, they would explore the world and its endless possibilities. The end. For this story, be sure to check out the others. Happy reading and happy training!